Welcome back to Grey Sloan Memorial. Season 19 brought a whirlwind of changes, new beginnings, and familiar faces. Let's dive in. 6 months have passed, and a lot has changed around Grey Sloan. Following Bailey's resignation at the end of Season 18, Meredith assumes the role of Acting Chief of Surgery. Under her tenure, she revived the residency program, recruiting surgical residents who were not good enough to get into other programs or had been kicked out of their previous ones. Residents are immediately put to the test when one of the victims succumbs to his injuries, an opportunity arises for a 3-organ transplant. The rare surgery also lands Nick in the hospital, whom Meredith hasn't seen since their split. However, she appoints him as the person responsible for the transplant, while she handles her duties as boss. Link realizes that he slept with one of the residents, Jules Millen. After the successful transplant surgery, Meredith offers Nick a full-time position as residency director before taking back Owen and Teddy, who have had all of their criminal charges dropped. Elsewhere, Nick spends the day with Zola, who is in the hospital due to frequent panic attacks at school. Kai, hailing from Minnesota, notices Zola's natural ability to do extremely well on cognitive tests, which Nick suggests to Meredith may be the reason Zola is having difficulty in school. Teddy and Link work together on a patient, and after Link reveals that he is in love with Joe, Teddy advises that Link not cross that line due to Teddy's negative experience marrying his best friend. Winston reveals to Maggie that he is thinking about changing majors, as he is finding her difficult to work with, while Richard confronts Schmidt about working too much. Meredith and Zola arrive in Boston on the last leg of their private school trip. Although Zola is afraid of uprooting herself from her Seattle family, she visits a school for gifted children, while Meredith meets with Jackson to discuss her growing desire to cure Alzheimer's. Jackson assures Meredith that there are unlimited resources for her should she decide to move and work at Jackson's hospital. At the end of the day, Zola reveals that she loves school, which solidifies Meredith's decision to move away. Also in Boston, Tom talks to Catherine about his cancer, which is no longer in remission as the tumor has grown back. Back in Seattle, the residents continue to believe that Lucas is sleeping with Amelia, especially after they see Lucas taking Scout to daycare. Wanting to accelerate her surgical career, Benson offers sexual favors to Amelia, leading her to discover the rumor about her and Lucas. Amelia demands that Lucas tell the other residents about the true nature of their. After watching Teddy save Jonathan's life, Owen suggests she apply for the Chief of Surgery position now that Meredith is leaving. Meanwhile, Meredith's announcement of her departure is shaking up the hospital, especially the interns, who fear her program won't survive without her. Lucas and Simone get closer, culminating in a kiss, as do Benson and Jules, and Joe, Bailey, and Karina open a new reproductive health clinic. Just as Meredith prepares to end her life in Seattle, she receives news that her house has been struck by lightning and is on fire. Thanks for watching this recap. Hope you enjoy Season 20 of Grey's Anatomy. See you on the next one, Flickin' TV.